here there actually was a lot of tequila and whiskey at every table. I said, take it easy. So they put a few of the bottles away. But to get down to Tachlis, I think a lot of you are already aware of the tremendous work that they do within the community, and really that is the purpose of this breakfast this morning, just to make an awareness thing. Even though there was small writing at the bottom of some of the ads, or the second ad, that there's no fundraising, but the purpose of this breakfast is really just to let the oilam know, the people know what they actually are doing. That there was a time period, especially during COVID, where a lot of the young members of our community, and I say our community most probably within the Haredi oilam, were feeling a bit lost. Things were a bit loose as within the general community. And Dovi at the time, and very soon afterwards he got Benji on board, decided that something needs to be done. And the truth is, over the years, many people have put a lot of effort into this age group, and things have happened, but unfortunately nothing really has sustained itself. And I think what their agenda is to create something authentic, something that is not uncompromised, but something that is very professional, something that is busy, something that is fun, and something that contains a lot of content as well. And the kids should not to go through the whole program, but their program includes a lot of learning. Their program includes physical activities, something that I haven't yet joined. Their program includes trips to Cape Town, where next weekend,
coming weekend,
they're taking overnight a trip to Cape Town for kids, a group of around 20 kids that have been learning the Herod Noah program, where they do chazoras of a lot of dapim in Gemara. They've got a minyan going here every Shabbos morning, and they've got continuous learning programs. During Chol Hamoed, they took away 150 kids for a day program, and I happened to cross the road to go, maybe I think it was to Mikola's, wherever it is, and I'm happy that Rabbi Brown walked in at this moment. And as I was walking across the road, he actually said to me, Shmuel, you have to let everyone in the community know about the activities, what these guys are doing. They put on a day today that I've never ever seen happen in all the years that I've been around, both here and in Eretz Yisrael, where 150 boys from all spectrums of the community, predominantly from within our community, but there were kids from Yeshiva College, some kids from King David, kids from Torah Academy, Maharsha, Masifta, and the Cheder, spent a day having fun in a Torah-dika atmosphere that was unbelievable. And it's not just this one day. I happen to have a grandchild that is involved in these activities. They're innovative. They understand that these kids need fun and clean fun. They created an activity where for 6-7 weeks these kids trained to do a run. How long was that run?
10K.
Hey?
10 kilometers.
10 kilometers. But they trained for 6 weeks with a professional trainer 3 times a week. They've opened a gym by Moishi's, and it includes all different type of activities whereby you're creating kids that have got a cheshek for Torah, kids that are healthy kids, and to be honest, they are doing it in a way where they're not compromising on their Torah values. And I think it's something, even though that most of the people here are at a stage of their life where their kids are way before that era, it's something that this community needs desperately. Because the youth of the community are the future of the community. 3 weeks ago I had Yaakov Sussman brought a group of 20 King David kids, strange enough, for a Shabbos lunch. And it was amazing to see the impact what a youth leader can have. And I personally then reflected on my own life experience. That I remember that the only reason why I really went to yeshiva was that I remember that I was at a Bnei Akiva camp and they brought a group of yeshiva guys from Yeshiva Gedola. And it's only because of those guys, one guy, who ultimately actually became my shadchan, a guy, Rabbi Kramer, that's still sitting and learning in the mirror today, that I eventually went to yeshiva. The power of a youth leader, I think sometimes can even be more powerful than a rebbe. And I think what these two guys are doing with tremendous mesirus nefesh, with no agendas, and unaffiliated, to be honest, to any school, organization, community, is something that hasn't been seen in this community for many years, and the timing is so necessary. We're living in an era where unfortunately there's so much exposure that's available to the kids, but if you're able to keep them busy, excited and active and able to relate to these people, it's something that's so powerful. I happen to have gone to a few bar mitzvahs of this age group. When these two guys walk into a bar mitzvah, these kids just run to them. And therefore I think if we could just be aware what they're doing, we're not speaking to olim here that are necessary people that are so well able to fund, but whatever we can help them with, and if we can get the word out there, I mamish believe that this is the best investment into the future of this community. We're speaking about a growing young age group. If you've got 150 kids going on a Chol Moed event, that's a large group of kids. 150 kids is a lot, that's already a movement. 150 boys between the ages of 12 and 16, that's already a movement. So a big shakar to you guys. Thank you to everyone here that's been here, that's made the effort to come here. Thank you to the people that have made this breakfast available this morning. And it's a great pleasure to ask Reb Dovi just to come up and say a few words. They're working hard. Their big project that they're trying to work towards is make a camp happen this year, which I personally think has to happen. So if anyone has got the guts to help with the camp, I'm saying financially, it would be something big. So just guys, keep going. You've got definitely my support. I know there's a lot of people here that back you. I know Rabbi Brown is a big chassid of what you guys are doing. Yesterday afternoon at the Koilo, there was a big group of young people. I know it wasn't necessarily through Dovi, but Dovi backed it, just learning Mishnayos. It's an age group that is growing, but Baruch Hashem growing in the right direction. Let us just back you guys and go from strength to strength. And a big shakar to both you, Reb Dovi and Benji, for your mesirus nefesh, for the way you're doing it in an uncompromised manner, in a professional manner, and may you go from strength to strength. Thank you very much.
Square.